Give me that bag right there. Yeah, grab my shade. Yeah. Send it over there. Wow. I went live. You could check YouTube and Facebook. See if you hear anything. What's on, Chris? Do what? Last week was crazy, wasn't it? The whole 30 minutes of class with nothing going on. All right, I just put the information in the chat for the login, the attendance. Let me see if I do this. Right. Just want to double check. I actually don't even have to stay in there since I know that works. It's just precautionary right now. All right, back up top. All right. I think that pretty much does it, Maserati. We're going to go ahead and get started. Is that door shut? What's that? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and clap it up, man. Let's get started. All right. Shalom, Israel. This is Precinct Officer of 1000, Aisha Allah, with the ISUPK. That's the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, right here on the eastern shore of Maryland, as well as Baltimore, Maryland. We've been bringing out the truth of the Bible since 1969, that the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews. You understand? We started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of General Yohana. And they learned a very valuable truth back, around 1969, man, about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans being the people that the Bible talks about. You understand? Like, not just, people who the oppressor has, deceived into believing that we are like some kind of constellation recipients of, what I'm saying, some type of grace and care and mercy from the Most High. You know what I mean? Like we some beside, some extras that God will just, all right, he'll allow it. You know what I mean? He'll take us on. We've been taught these, terrible lies and terrible, untruths about who we are as a people, man. And the oppressor, he does it intentionally, right? But your pastor, he just some of them do it intentionally. You understand, at the handling of the oppressor, and for the the shillings, for the money, for the fake love and fake respect of the oppressor, right? But some of them just really don't know no better. Like coming into the truth, you know what I'm saying? Coming into the ISUPK, it became insanely clear to me that our pastors aren't intelligent people. You know what I'm saying? Like at best. You know what I'm saying? Like the sucker that teaches these lies about the Bible, that's a whole separate story. But there are some that I believe could be, getting into the so-called ministry, You know what I mean? With a genuine uh concern and care for, you know, helping people, right? Some of them might be genuine and, you know, wanting, you know, feeling the emotions and the sentiment of, you know, telling everybody you love them and, you know, doing these things. Like there's a handful that probably just don't realize what they're doing to black people. You understand? But we're going to get into the Bible and we're going to help you understand that your pastor is probably, if you, you know, if your pastor, see, that's the thing. What does it say in the book of Isaiah? It describes the watchman as being blind and ignorant and dumb dogs that can't bark. You understand? This is, your pastor's either dumb or wicked. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to support your pastor, right? If you want to stand by your pastor, if you want to defend your pastor, you've got to defend one of those because it's either or. If he's wrong about the Bible, if he's wrong about what he's teaching, or she, you understand? If they're wrong about, you know, the advice and the counsel that they're given this, you know, the flock, the children of Israel, then, you know, they're either doing it on purpose or they're just ignorant. They just don't know. So we're talking to the ones that may not know. Maybe they just have what would be considered poor comprehension skills. You understand? Maybe they've never read the book of Deuteronomy. Maybe they've never, you know, kind of compared that to the history of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Maybe they've never compared the book of Deuteronomy to um, the present day plight of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and are able to see, you know, that there are some startling comparisons. You understand? It's what it said, if the shoe fits. Now I know if that is the truth, if blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are truly, you know what I mean, the Lord's chosen people, then there's so many ramifications of that, right? There's so many, you know, it's, I don't want to say a snowball effect, but everything that you thought you knew about this place, you've got to change. You understand? You've got to like rework what you thought you knew, right? You've got to what the Bible says, it says, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Right? Ain't that what the Bible says? Like, that's what we got to do. That's what the ISUPK since 1969 has set out to do for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's to transform and renew the minds of the true children of Israel. And this is kind of where it starts. This is like ground zero, right? This is ground zero for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, because if you think about it, like no other people suffer from the identity crisis that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans suffer from. You understand? Like you go ask, you know, a white person, you know what I mean, like where their family's from, you know what I mean, who they are. Oh, I'm part Irish, I'm part Italian, this and that, or you know, I'm, you know, Ukrainian and Slovakian, I'm German, and you know, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like there's a continuum of inheritance and heritage and identity, whereas the children of Israel have this distinct a disconnect from who we are ancestrally. You understand? So we're going to get into some of that, man. Again, your pastor is probably not smarter than a fifth grader. All right. I know a little bit about reading and comprehension. And, you know, what we're about to read is written, you know, around about a fifth grade level. You understand? Like the things that are about to be described, they're not that complex to comprehend or visualize. So with that being said, I'm also going to help you with a little PowerPoint presentation. You understand? So without you know taking too much time. Let me get the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. And verse 15. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Go ahead.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now look, this isn't. There are fifth graders in Somerset County that could break this down. You understand? This ain't that. This isn't riddled with, you know, analogies and figurative language and, you know, similes and metaphors. And this is pretty straightforward. It says, "It shall come to pass." That means this is like a warning, like a prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what's going to happen. All right. If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, what does it mean to hearken? Well, it says to the voice of the Lord thy God. Okay, so now you have what's called context clues. How do you hearken to a voice? You listen to it. You understand? And it doesn't necessarily mean just listen to, like, yeah, I hear you. Hearken means to obey. You understand? Hearken means to accept and to, you know, put some respect on it, right? Like when you're hearing these words, you hearken unto it, like you're doing it, you're obeying it, right? And it says to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. That's what this is all about. The Most High gave the children of Israel. He chose us. The Most High chose the children of Israel. He chose, you know what I mean, like this bloodline. He chose this people, right? And in choosing us, there's like give and take. He has expectations for us. You understand? Like imagine you're a basketball coach and you pick, you know, what you feel are the best players, you know what I mean, in the community. And you put this team together. Well, you don't put the damn team together and then don't give them instruction. You don't schedule, you know, wouldn't you schedule practices? Wouldn't you set up some defenses? Wouldn't you set up some plays? Wouldn't you assign some roles and some positions? Right? Otherwise, you know, that team could get the brakes beat off of them if they want to just every man for themselves it. If they want to ignore the, you know, the guidance of the coach, the one who's in charge, the one who's putting it all together, it would behoove them to follow the game plan. You understand? Especially the game plan of an undefeated coach. You understand? The Most High is absolutely undefeated, man. And he gave us instruction. He chose us to be his special people, man. And then gave us instructions, gave us a game plan, and expected us to execute it. You understand? So and then he warns us that if we don't listen, if we don't obey, if we don't follow the rules, if we don't follow his leadership and his guidance, then all these curses. What is a curse? Kid knows what a curse is. All these curses shall come upon you, Maserat.
I guess it would be like things not working out in your favor.
Yeah, curses are consequences. Just consequences. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you touch the hot stove, you get burned. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You stick your finger in the socket, you get electrocuted. You understand? You know, you poop on yourself, you're gonna stink. You understand? Like it's consequences. It's you do something or don't do something, there's a consequence for that. You sell drugs, you go to jail. You understand? You molest kids, you go to jail, right? So if we don't obey the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, then we get these consequences. You understand? And it says, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right? Like this isn't what some of us may have grown up accustomed to, in terms of our parents. Idle threats. You understand? These are not idle threats. This isn't he wasn't bluffing. You understand? Like when you tell your child they better get them grades up or that Xbox is going in the trash, you're not putting the Xbox in the trash no matter what happens with their grades. You understand? You're just full of idle threats. The Most High says he's going to put that Xbox in the trash. It's going in the trash if you don't obey. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to deliver on your promises as a parent. And that's what the Most High did. He made us promises about if we would obey him, the good things that would happen to us. And here it describes, the reason why I'm focusing on this is because we chose not to. We chose not to obey the Most High. We chose to do everything he told us not to do. He told us not to, take on the lifestyles of the heathens. And that's what we did. You understand? We took on the lifestyle of the Egyptians and, everybody that we came in contact with. We worshiped their gods. We adopted their traditions and customs. We ate their foods. You understand? Their abominable foods. We adopted their, lascivious, sexual lifestyles. You understand? Like we did everything wrong, everything against the Most High. Everything he told us not to do, we did it. And everything he told us to do, we didn't do it. So we're going to focus on, okay, so we didn't do it. This is what he said would happen. And we're going to see if this is what happened to us. All right. So go ahead and read verse 16, Baba Kasha.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Say that again.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So it's talking about these curses that would, come upon us and overtake us. And then it starts to describe like some geographic locations, some GPS, right? Go ahead.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
This is describing like two different locations. You've got the city, and then you've got the field, or what would otherwise be considered like the country. You know what I'm saying? Like the wilderness. You know what I mean? Like the out in the woods somewhere. And some damn farm in the middle of a cornfield or something, right? It says, "Cursed shalt thou be in that city and in the field." This is describing a scenario that most of us are familiar with as children. You know what I mean? Coming up, your parent, they're gonna follow through with that spanking or that whipping that they promised you. So what's your natural inclination to do? That whipping's coming. What you gonna do? Huh? What is it natural? What is a natural response? They coming after you with this switch or this belt, or some of us damn extension cords, frying pans. Mom's coming after us with to bring the pain. What's your natural inclination to do, Mazerat?
Run and start crying.
Run. What is a fight or flight? That's a natural instinct. You understand? Now, not many of us gonna throw down with mom dukes. Ain't none of us throwing down with pops. There's a handful of soldiers that go that route, but a majority of us will certainly take flight. Now this is a scenario where the children of Israel, we know this. We know we about to pay for this. We about to pay for this disobedience. You know what I mean? And we try to flee, try to run. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't run from this. You can't run from these curses. You can't. There's no place on the planet, whether it be, densely populated like your urban cities, your Chicagos, your New Yorks, your Baltimores. You understand? Your Chicago, there's nowhere where you can flee to to escape these curses. You can't go hide in some damn desolate, ghost town and get away from these curses. These curses are going to affect you. You're going to feel it. Your disobedience, and that's a testament to the Most High's reach. You understand? Like it ain't. You can't go across seas and escape this, huh? And brothers and sisters over there in the UK suffering from these curses. You understand? Like there ain't no running from this. This is in Canada, South America. There ain't no running from this. You can be in a little favela, you know what I mean, little reservation. You're gonna feel these curses that are about to be described, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 17.
No, Salakia, jump to verse 32. For time's sake, I cut out a lot of these, but you can just go through and read, in your own time. But yeah, verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Stop there. Now you tell me in history where people's sons and daughters were given to other people. You understand? Like where you have a mother and a father and they have a child and they take that child and put it on an auction block. You know what I'm saying? Or they take that child and they go give it to their neighbor or their brother that on the plantation, that down the road. Like this is jarring. We got a picture on here. This is just one. You know what I'm saying? Great bargains. You know what I mean? Sales for Negroes. But this was happening, to the Native Americans. This was happening to the Hispanic brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like this was happening to our people severely, you know what I'm saying, during the so-called transatlantic, slave trade, during the colonization of the Americas. You understand? Like this is literally history. Like this is Black History Month 101. You know what I'm saying? And in Florida, they get ready to try to do away with this. So they're not going to talk about how children were taken from their parents, you know what I'm saying, and sold to other slave owners, right, and other plantations. They're going to talk about that. They're going to talk about how, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans benefited from having our children taken from us and sent on sent to other plantations. In Florida, they want you to freaking, they want you to say thank you for teaching my son or my daughter damn independence. Teaching them to not be dependent on their parent. Thank you. That's insanity. But this is our history, and this is one of the curses that would befall the children of Israel if we were disobedient. Now, again, we're talking about on a massive scale, a people who this happened to, where it is a commonly known, historical fact. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a common known historical fact that our children during slavery were taken from us. You understand? Keep reading.
And thine eyes shall look.
And this isn't talking about kidnapping. This isn't talking about like, your kid was, got picked up at the amusement park. Someone snatched your kid and you don't know what happened. This is talking about right in front of your face. What you going to do about it? This is right where you can see it, where it's public. Look at this picture, man. This is what's going on in this picture. Keep reading.
And fail with longing for them all the day long.
It says, thine eyes shall look and fail with longing. So you looking and you're trying to think of a way, you know what I mean? Like how do I say this? You almost can't even believe what you're seeing. You understand? Like this can't be what I'm saying. Like you can't be taking my child from me. You cannot be taking my baby from me. It's bad enough the conditions, that our people were forced to labor in, and the brutal, overseers and slave masters. But now you got to take my child on top of it, and they shall just long and just, I mean, just you just imagine missing something. Like there is no that you don't recover from that. You understand? Like you don't just get over that. That's not it's not like freaking dogs, right? You got a damn dog breeder, and you take the damn 10 puppies, you take one and give it away. You know, some animals even have that kind of like compassion for their young. You know what I'm saying? Like whales will cry. You know what I'm saying? When the damn Asians go and harpoon the hell out the damn baby whales. You know what I'm saying? They even they'll feel some sort of like emotion about it, but like they'll get over it. Like we don't, our people don't get over that. A mother doesn't get over that child being taken away. That haunts them, man. And that's why in ISUPK, what we teaching is so important, because we've just talked about historically how that's been a thing, right? Well, present day, it's still a thing. Today, our children being taken from us is still a thing. Think about CPS, damn Child Protective Services. Now, in some cases, it's probably, it may be warranted. You know what I mean? But it's an insane clip, man. In terms of, children, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans being forced into foster care. You know what I'm saying? And into these damn, what they call them? These orphanages. You understand? Like this is a thing. You think about the kid, our brothers and sisters, from Mexico and on that border, what they're doing on that border, man. How they separate the kids from the parents, right? They separate them, and then oops, the kid's gone. Where the hell is my kid? We don't know. They got lost in the paperwork, got lost in the shuffle. What is happening here, right? They don't recover. Our brothers and sisters don't recover from that. And then they got this other crafty weapon that they used against us, this damn abortion, this damn Planned Parenthood. These abortion rates, man, what is it? 500 some thousand a year? 500 some thousand abortions a year? Something to that effect. I'm sure it's in the ballpark. Just what are you doing? Just our children being taken from us at a place called Planned Parenthood. The irony of it. You're planning parenthood and killing the damn child, so now there's no parenthood. There's only the pain that sister's going to feel every time she thinks about what she did to that child. Every time she sees another child and considers, damn, I wonder what my child would have looked like by now. Damn, my child would have been 10 years old roundabout now. My child would have been, graduating preschool right now. My child would have been going to high school. I wonder if my child would have been athletic or a cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these what ifs, and that it will torment our brothers and sisters, man. But it's too late then. Our eyes will just fail with longing for them all the day long. Go ahead.
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
And there shall be no might in thy hand. Like there's nothing that you can physically do to stop it. You understand? Like there's nothing that you can physically do to stop it. You can't throw dukes. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't rush the stage. You can't rush the podium and stop the auction. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna work out for you. Our children are also being stripped from us today, man, with these little agendas, man, and the damn propaganda. Like I just think about all the ways our children's minds are under attack by the oppressor in this entertainment industry. You know what I mean? And the LGBTQ movement and the damn feminist movements. All of these, big, powerful agencies, You understand, that are really aiming to consume the minds of our children, man. And that damn Christianity is one that gobbles our kids up too, man. You understand? That damn Christian church, them pastors and them damn freaking Catholic priests, man, they're doing things to our children, man. And what we think we're doing the right things by bringing our kids up in these churches and, you know, putting them in there, and you're just feeding them to the pedophile. You understand? You're just feeding them to the predator. You're feeding them to the beast that just wants to devour them, you know? And then they have this push in America where they want our kids to just have all kinds of freedom, man. Let our kids just choose. You should support your child in whatever they want to do and whatever they want to be. Just support them. Let them choose and let them decide and let them make their own decisions and this and that. Hell to the no, man. The Bible says train up a child in the way that they should go. I'll tell you what you're going to do. I'll tell you what you're going to be. I'll tell you what you're going to pursue. You understand? Now, again, in good wisdom and judgment, I'll consider what you're good at, what you enjoy, and things like that. And I'll help you work that and iron that out. That ain't for no damn child to decide. You leave it up to a child to decide. The child's going to decide to eat ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You understand? All the damn child wants is candy round the clock. No vegetables, no meat, no, you know what I'm saying? Nothing of substance, nothing healthy. That's insanity, man. Let no child do that. But again, this society pushes for us to basically take our hands off our child and let our child grow and develop into what their authentic self. You got a damn young man who thinks that he's a girl, and society pushes for a parent to not don't bully the child. Don't tell the child that that's disgusting and they're wrong, and they better, you know, they need to tighten up and you know, get right. And this is what a man does. This is what a boy does. You understand? This is what a boy wears. This is what a boy, you know, behaves like. No, society forces parents to keep their hands off of that decision. What parents don't know is those children, they go to school. Parents can't really go into schools like they used to. Back in the day, your parent could show up at your damn classroom whenever the hell they want to. Your parent pull up to the school now, they got to wait outside. You know what I'm saying? That they'll call for you and send you out to them. It's very few circumstances where that parent will come into the building. They chalk it up to security. It started with that COVID stuff is when they were really shutting it down. And then, like I said, now what's going on is you got kids in the damn school. You got some brother, his son, you know, Tyrone Jr. goes to school and tells all the damn teachers his name is Jessica. And guess what the teachers are going to call him, Maserat? Guess what they're going to call Tyrone? They've got to call Tyrone Jessica. You understand? Tyrone says, I'm not a he, I am a she. I am not I'm not a him, he, I'm a she, her. You address me like with those pronouns. Guess what the teachers and everybody in the school has to do? They got to play along. So Tyrone Jr. is Jessica 5 days a week, you know, from damn, you know, 8 to 4. You understand? And this society, and there's nothing you can do about it. The parent can't come to the school and say, oh, hell no, you can't call Tyrone Jessica. That parent, because he could come out there and throw a fit all he want. But when he walks back out that door, and Tyrone Jr. walks back through the door, guess what they're going to say? Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Jessica. Tyrone gonna bring a change of clothes to school and gonna go in the bathroom, and Tyrone's gonna put on a skirt, a wig, eyelashes, little fingernails, and there is nothing that Tyrone Sr. can do about it, man. Listen, our sons and our daughters shall be given unto another people, man. Another culture, you know what I mean? Other lifestyles. And we can't even fight for them. The parent has no rights in that. Listen, and you think I'm joking. It is more extreme than that. It is. I've heard, I'm going to say I heard. I'm not going to say I know, even though I might know. I've heard of a case where a child, a student, has identified as a cat, my guy, a cat. And within that place they go, they have a litter box. I mean, listen, this is the plight, man. You understand? This is the condition of our people today. And why is this the condition? Our disobedience to the Most High. You understand? Now, if we obey the Most High, we stand and fight against all of this. You understand? We stand and we fight. And not only do we stand and we fight, but the Most High fights alongside us. You understand? He fights for us. There ain't no, like, look, and that's the thing. We try, and I'm harping on this one because this is just like the first example. We're going to roll through the examples, but I want to illustrate how there is only one way to fight for our children. There's only one way for our sons and daughters to not be given to another nation. There's only one way for us to not have to watch them taken from us. There's only one way to get might in our hand. And it ain't by marching, right? It ain't by going up into the Christian church and praying. You understand? It ain't by abusing your damn child. There's only one way. Anybody know what that way might be? Based on how this happened, what's the only way that this can be undone or stop happening, Mazarat? We got to obey the Most High. We got to hearken diligently, man. We got to hearken diligently. Those laws, statutes, and commandments teach our children how they should be. You understand? Those laws, statutes, and commandments teach us how to be. And when our children see us be a certain way, then they pattern their behavior after us. You understand? They learn from us, you know? They learn from example. But we rather disobey. And this is what happens. Go ahead and jump to verse 48, if you could, Baba Kasha.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Mm-hmm.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
All right. Now we talking about captivity. You understand? Like this is tell me this wasn't the slavery that they teach about, what they used to teach about in school. Huh? Tell me this ain't the slavery that they used to talk about. You understand? And what's so heavy about this, it says that we're going to have to serve our enemy. We got to serve our enemy. That's Pastor. This right here. You know, sometimes you gotta just comprehend what the text is saying, man, and you gotta accept it. You can't fight against it. You know what I mean? You find yourself fighting against the truth, man. You're on the wrong side. It says that we shall serve our enemy. It say we shall serve our friend. It say we shall serve, some other guy, just some other dude, Then say we should just serve some other nation, and then just say we shall serve, someone that has more money than us, someone that has more, military might than us. It gives them a title. It says that we shall serve our enemy. The Bible also says, never trust thine enemy. Never trust thine enemy. Never, ever, 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 ever. But what about, what about, today? Can we trust our enemy today? Surely we should trust him. You ask the Christian church, bygones are bygones. There's water under the bridge. Get over it. No, the Bible says they were our enemies, man. It says that they were our enemies, man. And then it says that the Lord shall send them against us. That's why we can't defeat them. You can't defeat what the Lord send against you, because that would be you defeating the Most High. You can't defeat the Most High. You understand? That's why even today, right? Again, it's absolutely evident, just during the not so distant, slave, trade situation. But even today, that's like you got Black Lives Matters that was started, what, 10 years ago, something to that effect? Something like 2009, 2011, somewhere around there. But then every time there's like something that happens where it's absolutely evident that, again, where they have to march and try to declare and proclaim and wake people up to the idea that Black Lives Matter. I mean, like, you just think about all the issues that the social issues that we have to wake people up to. You know what I mean? Like the damn crisis on the border, the way that they're like killing our brothers and sisters, just trying to seek refuge in the place that's theirs. America is theirs. Texas belonged to the so-called Mexican. That was you know what I mean? Like the oppressor came and took everything. Like how you come take the people's land and then don't let them in the damn thing? They putting damn stuff in the water to damn near pretty basically to drown the brothers and sisters trying to cross the water. It's like imagine a barricade in the damn water, man. I think the damn thing might even be barbed wire. You know what I'm saying? And the brothers and sisters are getting tangled in the damn thing and drowning, man. Children dying, man. And so we march on these issues. We again, everybody prays about them. Praying hand emoji, right? Everybody goes to the church about them. They have the vigils. Everybody has the the damn rallies and does it stop? Does any of that stop it? No, hell no. That don't stop it. Ain't no might in that. There's only one way to stop these things. You understand? There's only one way to stop the crisis on the border. You understand? There's only one way to stop the damn, the oppression of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in America. There's only one way. The same way that got us into it, we have to do the opposite to get out of it. And that's obey the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. To get up, so we can get up out these curses, man. But again, if we don't even know that that's why we're in this condition, you know what I mean? If we think that we're in this condition because we didn't vote the damn right politician in the office, we're insane. You understand? If we think we're in this condition because we didn't pray enough and put enough money into the collection plate in the church, we are damn insane. We are absolutely insane, man. Like that is not hardly, the solution to any of this. But there is a solution. Teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American man, woman, and child who they are according to the Bible. The things that we did historically that got us into this condition, so that we can change the things that we do present day and futuristic to get out of this condition. The longer your pastor ignores this reality, the more we'll suffer and die. You understand? The more our children will lose our children, the more we will just be servants in a captivity to our enemies. You understand? The more we will, what it said, the more we will starve, right? The more we'll have water we can't even drink. Ask Flint, Michigan about not being able to have water. How long ago was that brought out? Not how long was it going on? How long ago was that brought out? And it's still going on today. It's a damn crazy mayor down there named Eric Mays. Down there, up there, man, in damn Michigan, boy. He's a mayor. He be at them damn council meetings, man, going off on these people. He's something else. But all that fighting and all that fussing and all that hollering and all the damn ruckus he causes in those meetings, there's no clean water coming to Flint, Michigan. You understand? That's not what's going to get it. That's not what's going to bring the clean water, man. That's not what's going to improve the condition, man. And the nakedness, Jesus Christ. This is describing a lack, you know what I'm saying? Lack of food, lack of water, lack of clothing. But damn, you can't tell. Like imagine our sisters being brainwashed to the point where they believe not wearing any clothes is something honorable, something that they should be proud of, something that is, dignified, right? Nakedness. And in want of all things, man, like, damn, man. And it's insane too. Like, I think about like the lottery, and you know what I mean? Like how blacks, Hispanics, I know, Jesus, the numbers, playing the numbers daily, and the damn Mega Millions and the damn scratch offs and the damn casinos, the damn slot machines, man, just all these, like, if I could just hit big, then that'll solve all my problems. You know what I mean? Like, and damn, our brothers and sisters getting hustled up in them churches, man, with them damn pastors, these wicked, not smarter than the fifth grade pastors. You know what I mean? Come up there and they tell you that God's telling you to give them $1,000. Oh, you ain't got no cash? You got a credit card? We got an ATM in the hallway. Go ahead and run it. Come on, man. And then we do it because they say that God's telling you that if you give me $1,000, I'm going to triple it, I'm going to double it, I'm going to quadruple it. So we fall into we're in such that's what something General Muhammad brought out, a while back that always kind of stuck with me. The things we do, all of the things that we do that are, that we kind of get a bad rap for, selling drugs, committing crime, you know what I mean? Burglary, you know what I'm saying? Robbery, all of these things are things that people do when they are oppressed. You get what I'm saying? Like these are the behaviors of an oppressed people who are, in poverty and just absolute despair, like these are desperate measures. You know what I'm saying? What it said, drastic times call for desperate measures or something like that. Like these are desperate moves, man. You think that brother want to walk into that store with that clerk, not knowing if they got a damn gun, and demand the money out the cash register? Man, listen, that's a dangerous lifestyle, man. But we are in want of things so damn bad, man. You know what I'm saying? And hell, don't get me started on Christmas time. Around about Christmas time, our kids want everything, don't they? The kids, they've been taught to want everything for Christmas, huh? The $400 shoes. That's insane. I never thought I would be saying that. Like damn common shoes. Like you go into a school, you'll see kids walking around with $400 sneakers on. What the hell? And some poor brother done had to go pull a whole heist to be able to get that kid them shoes for Christmas. You understand? Because we are in want of all things, man. And it says, he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee, man. The yokes of iron were on our necks during the slave trade. You can see the pictures of it. Here's a picture right here for you. You understand? Like this is our people, man. Find another people that this fits. Find me another people that this don't fit to a T. And I tell you what, Black, Hispanic, or Native, man, there's some more iron waiting for you too today. Some damn Irish police officer is going to slap some iron around your wrists. You understand? Until he have destroyed thee. What they call it? You know, say what a Black, Hispanic, Native American man is like. I want to say 3 or 4 times more likely. You know what I mean, to go to jail than any other group, right? What they call it when the brothers go into jail, and then that damn they mind get all screwed up in there. What they say, like it's almost like they go into jail and then they come out worse. That jailhouse mentality, call it being institutionalized. You understand? Recidivism, right? Recidivist. That means they done locked you up. You'll be back. You understand? Recidivist. Like that's. They're going to put those yokes of iron on you, Black man, Hispanic man, Native man. Them yokes of iron are still coming. They're still here today. And your Christian pastor don't even understand that this is a curse from the Most High. Now, again, think of the behaviors that they lock us up for. These are all things that are unlawful. These are all things that we aren't supposed to be doing anyway as a people. You see how this works? We obey the Most High. He keeps the yokes of iron off of us. You understand? This is what are you gonna do? Go to verse 49. What's the next verse?
Yeah, 49. Verse 49.
Go ahead.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Lord shall send a nation against thee from afar. Go ahead.
From the end of the earth.
Go ahead.
As swift as the eagle flying.
Come on, man. Now I gotta tell you about these birds and the damn oppressor with his damn fascination for these eagles. Huh? All of the empires that the oppressor, you know what I mean, has ruled over. They're all love this damn bird. Right? The Roman Empire, they love that damn eagle, man. They love that eagle, boy. That eagle is how they move. The eagle's movement embodies, you know, their spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like we just swoop in and just take what we want. You ever seen an eagle swoop in and take a fish out the water? Huh? Crash down on some prey? Oh, it's swift. It's swift. You wouldn't believe it. You know? Go ahead.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And that's a tough one, man. That's why in the ISUPK, like, you know, everybody here, you know, we all speak English, you know, or some type of Spanish, right? But our native tongue is Hebrew, man. Ain't none of us supposed to be talking this nonsense as our, you know, first language. We supposed to be speaking the Lashawan Quadash, man. You know what I mean? The holy tongue, that ancient Hebrew, man. You understand? That's why it's so important that we wake up to this truth and this identity, man, because we got a whole language we supposed to be speaking, man. We speak in the language of people who have captured us. You understand? Like this isn't normal. Like the hell that we live in has become so, like, we've been in this captivity for so long. Like we've become domesticated. You understand? Like we've become like this feels natural and normal to us. You know what I mean? The hell that we live in, when this is not how we're supposed to, like, we're living in hell, man. We're serving our enemies. Our children are being, you know, ripped from us. We're starving. We're dying. You know what I mean? We got nothing. What the hell ain't got? You got nothing to leave your children. You die, your kids get nothing but maybe your debt. You know what I'm saying? There is no inheritance. There's nothing. You don't have anything to hand down to your children. What? Your 9 to 5? Huh? He's gonna sweep and mop the floors that you mop. You're gonna hand that down to him? Nah, this isn't normal. This isn't how it's supposed to be, man. Go ahead, read verse 50.
Verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance.
A nation of fierce countenance. That countenance is like imagine like just a demeanor, just a violent, aggressive like disposition. Like you could just tell on the look on their face that they're fierce. That's America for you. That's the United States. That's this captivity. You just look at the military. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the figures up here. And these are kind of maybe a little bit dated, 2017. But you got, damn, I mean, look at America's military spending compared to everybody else. You understand? Like, this is a fierce, and not just them. If you look, Russia, that's the oppressor too. You look at China, that's the oppressor too. You look at India, that's the oppressor too. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans ain't on this list, man. We aren't the nation of fierce countenance. Even though we get slandered in the news as being the ones that are just the most violent and most dangerous, and our brothers and sisters, they were calling our Native American brothers and sisters savages. Like, the Native American brothers and sisters weren't stealing land and killing people for land. You understand? Like, that shit didn't fit us. Go ahead, keep reading, man.
Which shall not regard the person of old, nor shew favor to the young.
Man, these people don't care about young or old, man. The oppressor don't care about it. Like man, go ahead, keep reading. We got to get through here. Let me drop to verse 64, Baba Kasha.
Verse 64.
Go ahead.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
Listen, man, the Lord scattered us all over this globe, man. That even the transatlantic slave trade, you could see, you know what I mean, the way we were taken from one place to another, taken from that place back to another place, from that place over to another. It was a whole cycle, man. What other people were being damn shuffled around like damn 3-card Monty like that? Huh? To where we got blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. We got the 12 tribes of Israel all over the globe right now, man. We are everywhere. We are all over the globe, which is why it's so important that we push this truth the way we do. The ISUPK used to just stand on street corners, you understand, and blaze the street corners of the major cities. Now we are on the internet. You understand? We are in the damn on those cell phones, those tablets, those TVs, those computers, those laptops. We are on the airway. We're on the radio. You understand? The damn public access channels. We are everywhere, man, because our people are everywhere. All right, go ahead.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Now that's a heavy one, man. We shall serve other gods. Why do we serve other gods? Captivity, oppression. When the slave master worships something, the slaves will worship the same thing. You understand? It's called Stockholm syndrome. You understand? Slave master celebrates Christmas. Guess what your behind's gonna do? That's what you're gonna celebrate Christmas. You're gonna worship, you know what I mean, the new year, because your slave master worships the new year. You're gonna wear red, white, and blue and barbecue and pop fireworks and sing the national anthem and shed tears when it plays and hand over your heart. Why? Because your oppressor does those things. You understand? You're going to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Why? Because your oppressor considers those delicacies. You're gonna believe that there is an alternative lifestyle, LGBTQ plus, because your oppressor believes in all of those lifestyles. We're going to serve the gods of your oppressor, man, because you're afraid. You're a coward. You understand? You're a coward and you're weak. In the ISUPK, you can learn how to have some courage and some strength, man. That's what Commandant General Yohana teaches us in the ISUPK. Teaches men, women, and children to be absolutely courageous, you understand, and strong. You can't get courageous and strong in the Christian church slapping the tambourine. You know what I mean? Believing in fairy tales. You understand? Like believing in genies and believing in, Easter bunnies. Like that isn't how this happens, man. The Lord demands courage and strength out of his chosen people. But again, we're just afraid, man, because we're in captivity and it seems like we can't get out of it. We're in hell and it seems like there's nothing we can do, to get from under this oppressor's boot. But there is. We can obey the Most High. You understand? We can obey the Most High. There's scriptures that say when a man's ways please the Lord, he make even his enemies be at peace with him, man. When we obey the Most High, he says he'll be an enemy to our enemies, man, an adversary to our adversaries, man. He'll fight against them for us, man. There's no amount of guns we can buy to fight against the oppressor. You know what I mean? Which is why Commander General Yohana does not condone, he does not promote, you know what I mean, that type of solution. No one is to go and wage war against the oppressor with your little damn, a semi-automatic, pistol. You're a fool. But if you sick of the damn condition that your people are in, if you sick of the condition that you're in, if you want to break what we've described and what we live in under as generational curses, you ever like we all know what a generational curse is. You just like your father, huh? You just like your father. You're gonna be just like your daddy. Yeah, man. Your dad wasn't no good. You ain't gonna be no good. Blah blah blah. Yeah, all these generational curses. The reason why your father couldn't get it together and keep the family together and raise up a strong family is the same reason why you're not going to be able to keep a family together and raise up a strong family. Because if you're not serving the God of this Bible, you don't have the blueprint or the infrastructure to do so. You don't have the wisdom to do it. You know what I mean? Raising a family and being a man takes wisdom, and it's not a wisdom that you're going to learn from an oppressor that is your enemy, an oppressor that just that promotes the disobedience to the Most High. It's a couple more. I think I will get the last. Jump down to you could go ahead and finish that one, and then it's only one more after that. Go ahead, finish that one.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Right.
Even wood and stone.
Even wood and stone, man. Listen, we serving gods, man. What about that damn cross? That Christian cross, that damn cross that every drug dealer wears one. If he ain't got the damn cross necklace with the, with Jesus on it, the so-called Jesus, the white Jesus on it that's what tripped me the hell out. You know what I mean? If he ain't got the cross on, he got the damn cross tattooed on his forearm or his chest or his whole back. Our Hispanic brothers and sisters with that Catholic stuff too. The damn Virgin Mary, and you know what I mean? They got all that nonsense, man. Worshiping gods and idols. You know what I mean? Worshiping the flags and damn, just all of these are idols. Damn Christmas tree. You know what I mean? That money. Ooh, that money is an idol. I pray you understand that. God, us worshiping what the Bible call it, mammon. Worshiping mammon because we're so desperate. Damn, we think that mammon is all the answers, right? Think that getting a bunch of money will solve all of the problems in the Black community. I got news for you. You ever heard of a rich Black person not doing so well? You ever heard of Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson, he was not short on money, was he? Did all the money in the world, stop him from suffering and dying? You understand? Whitney Houston, huh? Who, Prince? Come on, man. This is, I mean, it goes on and on. All the damn celebrities, all the drama, all the damn domestic violence with the Black celebrities. You know what I mean? Like this is destruction, man. Because we want to worship money. We worship the oppressor and his lifestyle and his ways. And that's not the solution, man. And then the damn, like I said, we worship that damn cross and that damn stone. That's that Islam for you. To go to damn Mecca and march around that rock and kiss it and look stupid. You understand? Ain't no power in that rock. That rock ain't got nothing for no one, man. The only power we'll ever have is serving the Most High. Having the power to choose to obey the God that chose us to be his people, man. Go ahead and do verse 68, Baba Kishar.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Say that again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. Egypt means bondage, all right? Slavery, captivity. Egypt, the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. Wait, another time? And look, you just look at the pictures, man. Like America swear it's Egypt. America do everything in its power to imitate and emulate Egypt, man. From the way the Israelites were enslaved in Egypt to the way that they chose to enslave the Israelites here, right? And then the way that they build their stupid monuments and they worship their stupid the stupid sun, and you know what I mean? Like they worship all these things that the Most High created, and they take and turn them into gods. You understand? And the damn pyramids and all of that nonsense, man. America is Egypt. You understand? Keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Yeah, and they brought us into slavery with ships, man. Name another people who went into slavery with ships. I'll wait. All right, Pastor. Are you smarter than a fifth grader yet? Is some of this making sense? Is this pretty crystal clear? It's all right. You had it all wrong all along. It's all right. But you know, it's 2023. You can wake the hell up. You could wake the hell up. You could turn the damn keys of the church over to Commander General Yohana, and you know, and tell your congregation that they should get in class. ISUPK.com. We got classes all over the world. Just go ahead, go there, find the nearest city, you know, the school nearest you. You understand? And learn what the Most High requires of you, and see what it looks like to meet those requirements. Not the lies that the pastor tells about how, you know, the law is done away with and can't nobody keep the law and all these other excuses that will only further our captivity, man. Anyone who's sick of the captivity should get in class. You understand? Now we're short on time, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up with that. Again, we're the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. We are not affiliated with any other Christian organization, any Muslim mosques, any Hindu temples, any other religious institution on the planet. We stand alone in this fight, teaching the truth of the Bible that a fifth grader could understand. And that is that the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Jews of the Bible, and that our oppressor is the enemy and the devil that the Bible speaks of. And with that, shalom, Israel.